And there's something you don't see every day, Malou, a skate on a plate. What do you think?
Looks delicious.
It's going to get even better in a moment. It's going to be porcini dusted. I'm Mike Rowe, by the way.
And I'm Malou Nubla. This is all part of our Cooking Concepts contest, where you have another chance tonight to win dinner for two at 12 of the Bay Area's finest restaurants. That's why we're here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane.
You know who that is back there?
Yes.
It's Guy Ferri. He's a chef over at Washington Square Bar and Grill. We'll meet him momentarily, pick up a recipe in the process, and talk about the fact that buying really high-end quality cookware doesn't necessarily mean that you know how to use it. And that's what Purcell Murray is all about, helping people figure that out.
Do you know how to cook, Mike?
Heck no.
Well, Guy's going to teach you just a little bit, and we'll do some tasting, too.
Before that, imagine this. You're pregnant. Oh. Your husband's at work. You go into labor. Taxis are on strike. You have to drive yourself to the hospital. You run outside to get in the car, and there's a boot on your wheel. Now what are you going to do?
None of those things have happened to me except for the boot thing. No, that hasn't.
Okay. Well, this happens to a lot of folks all the time, not the pregnant thing. Although I guess that happens too. The point is, here's a story about car booters. So the moral of the story, pay your tickets.
Yeah, pay your tickets, or just don't get them.
No, you're going to get them. Just pay them when you get them. James and Vicki can get to your car and put a boot on it within 10 minutes of getting the phone call, so do not mess around. And you can read all about it and other Somebody's Got to Do It's in the Wave magazine, best daggone free magazine I've ever seen, Malou.
What are you going to write about Outdo Malou?
I actually don't do any of the writing, but, you know, in my journal tonight, I'm sure I'll make some sort of entry.
Okay, well, for Outdo Malou, you know, I've gone up against a lot of pro athletes, a lot of physical challenges, bull riding, camel racing.
Always fun to watch.
Athletes, like I said, worth a lot of money. Mm-hmm. This challenge, not so physical, but also against someone who was, well, she's worth even more money. Well, you won't read about Outdo Malou in this book, but this is Susie Orman's latest book, The Laws of Money, The Lessons of Life, available at bookstores all over the Bay Area. Or, if you're one of our lucky viewers, we're going to give away 5 books right now to callers number 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 at 415-765-8989.
Look at her face. Look how intense she is. This is a very serious woman. She's very serious about her money.
She's worth a lot of money.
Yeah, I guess she is. We're very serious about food as well, so stick around and learn how to win 12 free dinners at 12 great Bay Area restaurants. Why don't we take a walk and let Guy work in peace for a while?
That would be nice. I think you're bothering him.
I'm going to show you the sinks. They got some sinks out here with your name on them.
Welcome back. Hanging out here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane. Do you think the fact that I like sinks means that I'm not a kid anymore?
No, I just think it speaks to your overall quirkiness.
I do like sinks. Maybe not one this big, though.
This is, you could wash a baby in a sink like this.
Well, you know what this kind of a sink means?
What's that?
That I'd have to wash a lot of dishes. I don't do dishes.
No, you don't, or windows. Hey, if bugs in your house gives you a sinking feeling, sorry, Fix It Jim from Home Depot has some answers for you.
That's terrible, Mike.
Perhaps I was distracted by the skate, but his last name is Ferri, Guy Ferri. Sorry, I just totally spaced on your name out there.
Don't mind him, but of course we're here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane with Guy Ferri from the Washington Square Bar and Grill to give you another secret word today for your chance to win dinner for 2 at 12 of the Bay Area's finest restaurants, including yours. Okay, so we're going to cook something up here.
There's nothing secret about the recipe you're about to share. What's it called again?
It's a porcini dusted skate. We serve it over some truffle chive mashed potatoes with a little bit of a little balsamic reduction and some baby watercress.
Okay, make it easy for us. What's the first step?
Okay, well, we get the whole skate. This is the eastern skate or hedgehog skate. The Pacific ones get to be around 3 times the size. So I like these because they're sweeter and have a taste similar to that of scallops. We fillet the skate and we come up with these little fillets here. It really is a labor of love to start with this much skate and come out with that small proportion. But what we do is we season them with a little sea salt and some pepper.
I like the way he does it.
Yeah, just a dash. Was that a dash or a touch?
I'd call it a dash.
Okay.
And these are ground dried porcini mushrooms. We take the dried porcini mushrooms, put them in a spice grinder the way you would your morning coffee, and grind it to a nice dust and coat the fish nice and evenly.
I've never heard of such a thing. Ground mushrooms on fish.
Me neither.
And this kind of preparation is really great, especially on a cold night. It's almost like you're treating a piece of fish like meat, with rich, deep porcini flavor.
You said mish, didn't you? It's kind of a combination of fish and meat.
You know, I should write it on the menu that way. It's a combination.
So what are we cooking on today, Guy?
This is a Gaggenau range. It's my first time cooking on it, but it's just like cooking in the restaurant. It gets up to around 17,000 BTUs and enables us to get a nice crisp crust on whatever we're sauteing, whether it's porcini dusted skate or a good hard sear on a piece of meat. So now that the fish is already porcini dusted, right before sautéing, we dust it with a little flour.
It's very dusty.
And this, and this helps lock in all the flavor.
It's about to go in the pot here, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, step back.
We're about to saute.
Technically, it's a pan.
A pan, a pot, the pan, you know.
About that much oil.
Oh, it's going to sizzle.
And just before we do it, we're going to finish these these mashed potatoes with just a good dash of white truffle oil and plenty of fresh chives.
Wow, so you're multitasking here. You're doing the potatoes.
Well, the fish cooks very quickly, so you could have everything ready to go right before the fish hits the pan.
Okay, well, we're going to let the fish hit the pan right now. I want to remind everyone that this entire recipe is always on the Picks page at kpix.com. Guy's going to teach some cooking classes here at Purcell Murray in Brisbane. We're going to give you more information on that and the secret word when we come back for your chance to win. Dinner for two at 12 of the Bay Area's finest restaurants. That'll be cooked by the time we come back from the commercial break, won't it? Yeah.
Otherwise, the fish will hit the pan.
So first I place the mashed potatoes in the center of the plate. On top of that I place the just seared crispy fish. And I'm going to finish the dish by drizzling a little balsamic reduction.
Of course, he does that nicely.
Oh, he's got skills and practice.
And a little chive oil, since there's chives in the mashed potatoes.
While you're doing this here, Guy, what's the secret ingredient?
Porcini mushrooms.
Porcini mushrooms. All right, porcini mushrooms. Write that down. Send that to Cooking Concepts Contest. P.O. Box 26555, San Francisco, California, 94126. That is for your chance to win dinner for two at 12 of the Bay Area's finest restaurants.
And spell it right. Porcini.
Porcini.
Yeah,
I mean, I can't spell it right, but, you know.
You're
you can taste it.
You're also
Yeah.
teaching here at Purcell Murray, right?
Yes, in May and June, 2 different classes.
And don't underestimate the value of learning how to operate some of this top quality equipment. That's the best thing that can happen at Purcell Murray. You come here, you take a class, next thing you know, you've got your own restaurant, just like Mr. Guy Ferri. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you. Thanks for
Look at
having
her
me.
just digging right in here.
Good night, everyone. I'm retired. You guys want some?
I'm just going to watch you eat. It's a study. She likes it. She hardly ever says,
Thanks, guys. See you later. That's good.
It's just me and you, Guy. Well, you know what? Me, you, and about 4 pounds of steak.
I can make more.
By all means. The show's over. The fun's just beginning.
Great.
Tonight's Evening Magazine is sponsored by Purcell Murray and Home Depot.